Hi there, Sagittarius. Hi there, Earth signs, I should say. Thanks for the thumbs up already. Holy God. Um, I'm here to do the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn video for August to do your tarot reading. Joining me. I just got back from an amazing weekend, a gorgeous wedding I was at. It was right on the beach. It was so nice. It was so nice. Oh my goodness. So, anyway, Earth, let's get going here, okay? Taurus, you are the first up, Taurus. Let's get your energy in there, Taurus. Taurus, August 2022. Taurus. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha in my sights. Well, Taurus. Gotta take my thing off there. I can see that you have a King of Swords. Now, this is the female representation of the King of Swords. And in this, you have a very clear idea of what you want to do right now. You're able to see the big picture. However, you want to do it a little bit differently. You may have been going along the path as this is how you go to get an education or to get a job or to buy a house or whatever it is you're planning, because I feel like it is planning of some sort. You're deciding to go a whole different route now. You're making your own path. You're designing your own map here, okay? And you're not doing it the way it's been done or the old way before. I don't know, you've been able to see some other vision of it in some way, okay? This has something to do with communication on some level, all right? And you have a lot more clarity. And like I said, you're doing it your own way now. Hi, Pam. Hi, Aline. Aline, pardon me. Aline. Oops. Hi. Okay. Thanks for joining me, guys. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I know this is a surprise live. You know me, very spontaneous. I was about to do it about 2 hours ago, and someone texted me and said, I need a reading right now. And I said, all right, let's do it right now. I'll do this video in shortly. So, hi, Shelby. Very nice. Thank you. I'm glad you could join us too. Ah, right on. So, anyhow, in your recent past, look at that. The magician. So you're trying to make something happen here. You're trying to get something going, and you have the tools, you have the knowledge, you have the experience to do it, to make it happen. You're able to take action or create something in your life that I think is new, that you don't have currently, or you didn't have. And so, and like I said, you might be doing it in this new path, this new way. You found a new angle or something like that, eh? Oh, I'm sorry, Pam. Well, you know what? I will next time. I will make a mental note of that, and I will next time, okay? Just for you. No problem. Sometimes all you got to do is ask. I just always do it in order because, anyway. But hey, I'll carve a new path next time. So, second card in is Five of Wands, right? Five of Wands is everybody has a stake in something that you're creating, or you may have some competition here. There's other players out there trying to get to the same place you are, okay? And so there may be some competition, but a little competition is good because that's what kicks in our creative mind, right? Let's pull some more cards out here. Let's just get some out here. Okay, so you're trying to create some sort of balance in your life here, and it's just to do with your home and business. Okay. Um, and you have two cards of balance. And so balance has been important in your life lately because, balance, another good word for balance is moderation, right? We don't want to eat only vegetables all the time or only hot dogs or only pizza. I'm just using food as an example. We need to have other things because our body needs different kinds of fuel for different kinds of functions, right? We also need to go for walks. And anyway, so you're trying to bring some balance into your life here, and it's something to do with fairness, okay? With fairness. And it could be the fairness that we're asking for, demanding, and also it could be the fairness that you're giving, that because we tend to judge, although we don't want to be judged, but we do it ourselves. We catch it us ourselves doing this too. So there's the two sides. So I think there's something that you're trying to, an old attitude, an old way, or an old way of thinking, communicating, something like that, you're kind of moderating out of your life, and you're moderating something more peaceful, harmonious into your life. More about understanding instead of judgment and stuff like that. And it's something to do with your home. This is around your home where your sanctuary. This is a birdhouse, you see, with these two little people silhouettes on top. This is this could be around a new home, when maybe you're saying to yourself, well, when we move to the new place, things are going to be different, and I want it, whatever. And so there's something that you're, some sort of balance and fairness that you're trying to, something more harmonious you're trying to create in your home life. I also have a feeling that you've done something already, started something that is going to create more balance in your home. I also feel like you could be possibly starting some sort of home business, perhaps creating some sort of new enterprise in some way, project, but there's a lot of competition out there, and you're trying to figure out a way to, at some sort of different angle. I got to tell you, it's a different angle on it, okay? It's a new edge to an old task, perhaps, all right? In your present, I'm liking this card. This is one of my favorite versions of this card. Hold on. Oh. Okay. So this is the Six of Wands. And a lot of the other versions of the Six of Wands, you see someone getting rewarded, recognition. People are looking up to this person for leadership, But also in this Six of Wands, it's about having more control about where you're going, okay? Where you're headed, creatively in your work life, what you're trying to create around you. And you are trying to create something around you, something different, okay? So she has control. She's holding the flower that contains the nectar, and she'll steer that flower wherever she wants that bird to take her, And so this is having a lot more control about where you're going. Yeah, something different. Exactly, Pam. I mean, I know what you mean about the rotation. Anyhow, so um you got two fours here, one right above the other. Okay, so the home, your stability and security is very important right now in your life. And like I said, I got a feeling you're creating, beginning, manifesting some sort of home business, or where you're more in control of your security, you know. Um, you're trying to learn how what you're trying to learn is that being vulnerable does not put you in a lower position. It doesn't make you, it doesn't put you in the small position, the student position necessarily. It takes a lot of strength to be vulnerable, to show your weaknesses, so that people don't see you as the rock all the time, someone that just everything rolls off them and doesn't affect them, because it does. All right. So you could be teaching people how to do this, how to be more vulnerable, show that side. You could be also learning this about yourself. You, in some ways, I don't think you want to be vulnerable, at the mercy of, um, I got to tell you, I feel like it's something to do with old teachings too. This is old teachings. Maybe your family has always believed this, or this is something you learned in school or something like that, and you're changing these teachings or what you've been taught, because I feel like you're also moving into the teacher position. You've been the student for quite some time now, but now you're moving into the teacher position where you're giving the teachings, you're giving the knowledge, the information, whatever it is. And I feel like, in doing this, you feel kind of vulnerable because you're not used to being in this position. You're used to being the student and learning and being told, perhaps. But now you're up. Not necessarily, it is a power position, but more is a responsibility position, more than power. Okay. It's more about responsibility. And, this is going to create a big change around your home, finances. Also, I feel that to tell you that there's no need to cling too tightly to possessions, that sort of thing, because I think that's going to come and go for you, change a lot. Um, I also feel like you're saving your money for the putting money aside, or being more careful with your money, with your finances, because you're getting ready for some sort of big change here. I'm telling you, there's no doubt about it. You have the Eight of Pentacles, so there's going to be a lot of energy, a lot of action. You could be traveling, even like, hmm. You may, possibly, if this is a service, because this could be personal for you in your life, but if this is a service, I feel like it's something that you might do some of it at home, but you also might go out to others. You might do house calls, let's say, sort of, so to speak. Okay. Like for me, like sometimes I people talk to on the phone. If they're local, I'll go to their home, and do the reading there, right in their home, because I can feel a lot of their energy there too. But anyway, this is about being versatile, uh, 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 adaptable, adaptable. Okay. So you could be traveling, you're going to be communicating, and you're going to be very busy, very, very busy. This is going to be a huge transformation for you. It's going to bring you, like a breath of fresh air. I'll tell you, okay? I got to tell you, I don't see any big struggles for you. A lot of things are starting to come together for you, Taurus. You're, um, um, I got to tell you, I think that you're seeing all sides of things now. Like when you have the King of Swords, he sees or she sees the big picture, is able to see all sides of a situation. Where's that chessboard? Chessboard is a perfect example of having to look at every possible move that you or your opponent could possibly do to weaken your position, you know, make you vulnerable, weaken your position. And I don't think you really have to, I think you're smarter than this, but you just need to take your time and make slow, smart moves. They say work smarter, not harder, right? Make slow, smart moves. But this is strategic because you have a different view on the situation, and you've decided to do this different kind of way, method, perhaps. Okay, you figured out how to win the game. You're like, I got it. I got it. And not that some of their ideas won't work too, but it's just not your idea. You've come up with something original, I think, in a way. Okay. Um, It could be in some sort of an institution as well. You could have in some sort of institution or building you could be working in. Okay, you could be working for the justice system in some way. You could be working for like a health care, even the church, the prison system. I don't know if you're going to be working directly for them. I have a feeling you're independent, but you may be contracting out some sort of services to one of these places. Um, and it could be anywhere from catering to social services to, um, uh, family planning, even. I don't know. You know, the possibilities are out there. You are the magician. You are the magician, you know. Another eight. Eight of Wands. I also feel like you feel really proud of what you've come up with, what you've created, because I feel like it's something new here. Okay, you got an idea. You could, this could be an independent thing you're doing on your own baby. You may not have any partners, or this is something you do individually. Okay, you really like that creative control in it. All right. Eight of Wands, again, you're going to be very, very busy. You got a lot of, you've got your hands in a lot of, you may have a lot of clients, you may have a lot of things that you're very, very busy with, like all different tasks, sort of thing. You're trying to bring all the pieces of the puzzle, the map, together. As I said, you could be doing traveling, working out, uh, outreach, perhaps, of some way. Wow, thanks for dropping in, One Life. Hey there. Welcome. Check out the. I love when cross watchers come in too, because sometimes I do that, eh? Um, Especially when people write me and they say, "Hey, Lynn, in that video you said," and oh, geez, I can't tell you, how that meant to me. And I'll go back and watch because I don't remember everything I say. And I'll go back and watch, and I was like, "Oh, that's what she was talking. Mm-hmm, cool. That's really cool." I'm very excited when that happens. Haha. Excuse me. Smoker's cough. Okay, Page of Wands. So I feel like you're going to have a lot of communication happening, like I said before. Big communication month. You're getting some sort of messages, some sort of feedback here. And I think request is what I think. You're getting requests here to go there, to go there, to go there. Perhaps you may not be physically moving, but you may be connecting with people, businesses in various places if you're not physically going there. Okay. Um, you may be in some sort of investigation area. This person is looking very closely, learning again, trying to get a better idea of what this is all about. This is research, investigation, learning, trying to, so that, I feel like this is some sort of new, this is, you're learning as you go kind of thing. You know what I mean? Oh, sure, I'll show that. I don't mind. um, I don't know. Oh yeah, there you. We are still on Taurus, Pam. Yes. Wow. Okay. The other thing too here is that I think you're sort of ascending, you're maturing, you're going through some sort of when we go from our 20s to our 30s, we're very different people. We've matured a lot, learned a lot, and we're ready to accept different new responsibilities in ourselves, like when we become a mother or parents, or accepting new responsibilities in a job, perhaps. I feel like I also feel like you're willing to share more. You know, in the past, you might have been secretive, kind of held things close, not sure what people's intentions were or whatever. And I think that you're becoming more open now, not worried that they could take it even if they knew about it. You're feeling confident, like stronger, more grounded here. Okay. I feel like you're going to get a message too of some sort of situation being something in your favor. Okay, some sort of justice. It could be perhaps an apology. And also, I think, honest to God, I got to tell you, I think that it's your understanding of the situation. You know, it is what it is, but you've matured from this. You've gone from the student to the teacher. Like, this is a real evolution for you, period, that you've gone through. You've really learned something big here about yourself, really, and you're going to bring, or justice is going to be brought somehow in the situation. You're going to get a message, I think, of triumph. I think of success, but it's going to be fair around, because it's honest and fair, basically what it is. Okay. I think there's something about the truth coming out too, I feel like. Okay. um I don't know if you yourself are going to look into something, or something's being looked into. Okay. And a fair decision is going to be made. in your favor or just for all involved. Really, I don't feel like there's someone who loses in this situation. Okay, what I mean? There are so many. I got to tell you, I'm seeing a lot of multiples of four here: 4, 8, 12, even 16. Okay, there's multiples of four. And four, I like to think of as a table. You know, you take away one leg or even take a little bit off it, and this table just is not stable anymore. You know, it's got to be even. For one thing, it's got to be fair. Fair. And that keeps things stable. Okay. So there's something about fours and stability and fairness here going on for you. Um, and I think there's something around the home. I got to tell you, it's something to do with at home. 4, 4. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is starting to realize that we are this beautiful flower. Right now, it's upside down. It's not in the growing position right now. Okay, you know, when the olden days they'd wear these things to hold the dress out, right? So people made room when they walked by. You know, people didn't squish them, so they had a lot of room to walk because they had these big things. I can't remember what they're called, but anyway. So this is when we are starting to grow. We're starting to put this back together. See, she only has her arms and up here, and so she's growing a new skin and realizing the beauty inside, right? And this is when we don't need that acknowledgement, or we're starting not to need that acknowledgement from other people to appreciate who we are, what we're made of, what we can do, you know, what we're worth, our worth. All right. So you're starting to get back some of your worth here. And like I said, I feel like this is around the house, around the home. You also could be not able to afford to live on your own yet, or to be, you know, something about your contribution or something is not either you're not valuing it, something is valuing it. But I feel like this is temporary, and you're starting to realize just how valuable you really are. You know, really realize this. Another 5, 4s and 5s. So 5s are changes. Okay. Again, this is seeing the beauty in ourselves. I think that you or someone here, okay, and I told you there was going to be changes in communication. So this is the root of the situation here, communication. And I feel like someone is being mean, a bully, demanding something here. I'm not sure who, okay? I'm not pointing fingers. But we're at a point, if it's ourselves or if it's the other person, whoever it is, they're at a point where they're realizing that this isn't fair, for one thing. It's like maturing and realizing they want whoever wants peace and harmony now in the home. They don't want this because intention really is to hurt the other person. You know, sometimes when we're hurt ourselves, that kind of comes out unintentionally at others. Wow, wow, wow. So I don't think that's actually the intention, or this may be being done to you. I don't think that's their real intention to break your heart or hurt your feelings or anything. And so this is when we kind of take a stand and say, you know what? I am quite valuable, quite beautiful, and I don't need to take this. Not that you are leaving, but you could be demanding something nicer, something more considerate, more respectful, because you're not going to stand there and just listen to someone give you a tongue lashing, that's beat you down verbally. Because before you may have think, well, and you sat and defended yourself, and you're wounded. But anyway, that we got to stick up for ourselves. It's like that bully in the schoolyard. Sometimes if you go and face them, they're not so tough. It's anyway. You get what I'm saying. So I feel the fives are changes in your self development, your self belief, yourself, because we can't wait for others to say, "Oh, oh, Lynn, you're good, you're great, we need to give ourselves this credit because we can't wait around for other people to do it. We need to do it ourselves. So, Taurus, you need to give yourself this credit of what beauty you are. I like in this card, this five, that she's fully dressed and the flower is upright. This flower is upright, smelling it in appreciation. And I like that it's white. It's very, very pure. This is pure energy. And white is like the beginning, right? The beginning. The red is action oriented. It's very powerful, regal, because that's pride. Regal, that's that back straight, chest out, chin up. Pride. Standing straight, standing tall. And realizing that uh, your beauty. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is a white rose too. I want to tell you, and you have thorns too. So anyway, Taurus, that's your reading. So, oops, sorry about all the noise there in the background. I can't pause this video to hide that out. Everybody call 911. Get your body out on the dance floor. I'm singing all the wrong words. Whoa. All right. So, how about we do Capricorn next? Hey? We'll do Capricorn next and then we'll do Virgo. Sorry for any Virgos, but I had a special request for Capricorn. So I'm doing it. I'm very spontaneous like that. People are going to be confused with the title now. I'll have to change it. Hey, it says Virgo second. Hey. All right. Hope you're still watching, Pam. This is for you. Not specifically for you personally. I mean, for Capricorn. So let's get this Capricorn energy in here. Ooh, man, wanted to jump there. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more, though. Look at that. Look at that. Spun anyway, eh? You can't control life. You can't control it. Knight of Wands. Okay? This could have something to do, your situation could have something to do, Capricorn, with a Sagittarius or this very quick, creative energy. You are ready to take action on whatever you're doing or want to do in your life now. It's something you've been thinking about for a while, I think, because she's fully dressed, like she's prepared, she's ready. And she was ready to jump through that hoop for a while, but finally she's doing it. This is the action. She's in flight. Go in completion, like she's doing it, manifesting it. Knight of Wands, as you know, takes action. They're after a goal and they succeed. Like they get the job done. Okay, they get the job done. So it could be the action you're taking. Geez, I'm curious about it. I gotta look at that card. See how it dragged? I don't know if you saw that, but it dragged along. All that stuff means something, when you're reading. Oh yeah, someone had requested that I describe the cartomancy. So in my next cartomancy videos, I'm going to be doing a little bit of teaching about what the piles mean and that sort of thing. Okay. So I know I'm off topic. Let's see what this card is. Ace of Pentacles. I love it. So I'm going to tell you, there's no more dragging your rear end when it comes to whatever this new opportunity is for you. This could be a new stream of income, a new job, a new business. I feel like there's an opportunity big time here, Capricorn. This could be something that you're doing on your own or branching out. Maybe you're doing a side hustle, something like this, because you could be juggling a couple of things with this, but you're ready to just go. It's go time. It is go time. I love it. Also, sometimes the pentacles represents healing too. And this could be the beginning. You're taking action on some sort of healing in your life, taking better care of yourself. Maybe if you didn't, it's funny I brought up food in the beginning of this whole video, but you might, been eating a lot of sweets or junk food, and now you're trying to incorporate better foods into your life to take better care of yourself, your health for some reason. You also might be taking and spending the time and energy for yourself, for your own good, right? But I think I have a feeling there's something about your own business, your own empire. You want to branch out. Look at that. Oh, I'll show you in a second. Hold it. Oh, jeepers. My, my, wow. Okay, I got to show you. Okay. Wow, Capricorn. So I really see this as you, Capricorn. I see you as the emperor easily. The emperor, wants to be the king of his castle, wants to branch out, wants to be respected and sought out for your knowledge, your experience. You have a lot. You are able to oversee a lot of things, a lot of people, and you take everyone. Oh, I'm so sorry, Patricia. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to offend you in any way. I'm so sorry. I'm very random like that. But anyway, next time I will do Virgo first. I can't please everybody. Anyhow, sorry about that. This is being in control, of your own empire, of all that you survey, basically. Okay. This emperor, however, is more of a nurturing emperor. He or she thinks of others in every decision that they make. It's not all selfish for the self, do as I say, not as I do. None of that. It's more like they're a very good role model. You're a very good role model, or that's what you're striving to be here. Okay. Or maybe someone is to you, but anyway. So I really see that as you, though, Capricorn. And again, King of Pentacles, here you are, the top of your game. Look at all the points that this deer has on their rack. This is a lot of experience, knowledge, perhaps even resources, who what all that sort of thing. And you may feel bored or restless with what you've been pursuing for some time, and you're wanting to change that. You're wanting to do something new, hence the Ace of Pentacles. You're really wanting something new here. And I feel like you may juggle two things for a while, and then you're going to just go with that one thing, your baby, because you're the boss. You're going to be the boss. Okay. Right beside the king, you have the ace of wands. So now you can see why I was like, wow, here is the opportunity. This is just growing right out of the book from what you've learned. Okay, you're, you know, about to bloom. You're about to release something too here. Okay, this is, this makes me think of what's that word? Release date. A release date, and so something's going to be released here. Your idea, your business. Anyway, it may have already began because this is a recent past. You might have already began this. So this is, you're starting to roll out the plan, okay, because you got your idea. This also may, for some of you, because you could be in a partnership, okay, you could. Now I notice that these both are, this is the queen and king of cups, but it's both represented by the females, the female queen of cups and the female king of cups, okay. Now you could be in partnership with your husband, wife, lover, whatever, roommate, you know Kamala, or this is um definitely you're probably dealing with a Pisces, okay? Or this is the beginning of perhaps a marriage. This could be the beginning of that sort of a partnership, a relationship, a marriage. But these two people have different approaches to things. One is very sensitive, very deeply moved by others and animals, and nurturing, just have a love for everything. The other is harder. They're also very deep, caring, nurturing, but they don't present that way. They present as strong, solid. They let some things go by, but they're um I also notice here both of them have octopus hair. So wanting to be connected, wanting to have their be involved in everything, every aspect of it. Okay, very every aspect of it. Really have be hands on. Okay, I also feel like there could be some rocky waters through this. It has so much potential, though. The potential, but something that's definitely moving forward here. For some of you, I feel like this is a marriage, the beginning of maybe not a new person, but the relationship, a new chapter of the relationship. So you could be married, similar but different person, or that's the beginning of the marriage of a business partnership here, where you're could have something to do with healing too. You could be partnering up with someone that I think they want to do the same work, but they have a different way. They have they're harder, or they got the tough love, good cop, bad cop. You guys might be in your business, but anyway, it could have to do with healing, helping people heal. I don't know, something. Okay, so in the present. Hmm. That is darn interesting. Darn interesting indeed. Wow. Very interesting. In the present, it shows this girl is taking a break. Okay, she's just absorbed a lot of information, and usually you see this following the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is where we feel we've been deceived, lied to, perhaps even tricked. you know. Doesn't always have to mean that. Sometimes we've just received a lot of information. We need some time to process it, to think what we're going to do now with this information that we have. So, you could withdraw for a bit before you pounce, before you, and when you decide to take action, to go for it, like when you figured out what path, which is the right path for you, um off you go, off you go. Here is the Queen of Wands. She's got a golden sunflower, like the Midas touch. This is a golden sunflower. There's something you're about to reveal. I feel it. Felt it in that last reading. I feel it here. Something's going to be revealed. Okay. And again, here she's wearing the peacock skirt, the peacock feather skirt. And we cannot see the full picture of this skirt. When she spins or whatever, we're going to see all the feathers and the beauty of everything that's here. But we can't see that quite yet, but it is about to happen. And when it does, it's going to be dazzling. Okay. Like I said, she's got the golden sunflower, and this sunflower is about growth, expansion, success, the Midas touch. Okay. Um, Definitely going to be success. This could be a fire sign that is your partner, could be a water sign, could be a fire sign. There's strong water and fire energy in this reading, Capricorn. This just could be you, because I think once you put your mind to something and you go, and I think you have really good ideas too, because you think them through before you just act. But so this could be a Leo. What is it? The Queen. Could be Aries. I'm feeling a little bit of Aries energy here. But either Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay. You also have the World. The World is concluding some sort of chapter. Now, the chapter that you could be concluding is with this person. You could have had a certain amount of success with this person, and this is what you're considering, your next moves, right? But they could be part of your future moves too, because this person or you has the Midas touch. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Patricia, and I appreciate you understanding too. Um, so, I also feel like this is having something at your fingertips. I really feel like that here. The World is also about a lot of traveling. You could be doing a lot of traveling around, spreading something, spreading the word, spreading the seeds, spreading the ideas, the message. I don't know what it is, but there's something being spread here. I got to tell you, okay? It's right below the open book, the message, okay? The Ace of Wands. I feel like there's something being spread around. And this is what the bees do. They pollinate, right? And they take it and the birds as well. Anyhow, so there's something growing here, okay? I feel like it's growing I feel like it's growing more in distance than it is in, like, it could be growing in like it's being measured differently somehow, okay? Like yesterday when we were coming back from this trip, way up on Golden Lake, in Ontario, Golden Lake Reserve. Anyway, when we were coming back, we went through this over this wire on the road, and I said, "What's that for?" And my partner said, well, they're counting cars that are coming through this area. They're counting cars that are on this highway at this time of year right now. So they're measuring this, okay? And so I feel like there's some sort of like that. It's something like that. It's growing, or I don't know. Anyhow, the Seven of Wands. This is a card to me in a way of feeling like we need to prove ourselves in some way. We um and also having to do it on our own, feeling like you're standing alone, or perhaps being observed at what you're doing, how you're doing it, and not exactly getting the thumbs up or the okay. It's like, what you doing over there? Like, oh, not so strong. And I don't know, like, again, being measured. All right. But I think that you're moving forward anyhow. You're moving by the hurdles, by the doubt, by the and you're there's so many things driving you. I can't even tell you. I think that it's hard to sway you when you've decided, once you have an object, a pursuit, a goal in mind, it's hard to sway you. You're almost immovable. Okay. And I also think that this is a bonus and a minus. You know how honest I am, you guys. Okay. Now, this is really beautiful in some ways because you're trying to reach all these stars. You've got a lot of goals, ideas, things that you want to achieve, okay, and options available to you. However, you could wear yourself thin, wear yourself out, trying to do all these handstands and cartwheels all at the same time. You're either on the balance beam or the floor or the trampoline. You can't do them all at once. You know what I mean? And it's like this. And so, and it's good to try and just, do one at a time, because you're because once you get going, you're right in a hurry. You're right, so creative and so excited. You almost have you ever seen the cartoons where when the character's running and his legs are spinning above ahead of his body, and his body's way back here, his legs are way up here, and that's kind of like what you get going doing. And I think that you should, for one thing, let others help you. Let your partner help you if that's what they want to do. Whoever this partner is, your sister, your brother, your lover, whoever. But I think you need to accept help. You don't need to prove that. You don't need to prove anything, basically. Okay, Capricorn, you don't need to prove anything. You're wonderful. You're fantastic the way you are. You're really quite something, because you accomplish pretty much everything you set out to do. You do. Okay, because you're determined. Okay, so all right. So in the outcome, you hear the first card is the Ten of Wands, and it's coupled with the Knight of Cups. All right. So, the Knight of Cups, as you know, wants to express their love. They want to win their love. They want to win their heart's desire. Their goal is to win the person that they're in love with, to become a partnership, a couple, to become the King and Queen of Cups. Okay. But one can exhaust oneself trying to accomplish this. It looks like you have, you're at the 10. You've achieved what you've set out to do, exhausting as it has been. And didn't I tell you back here, be careful about spreading yourself too thin, trying to do everything at once all by yourself, Capricorn. Sometimes you take on all of the load when you could easily share this load. Um, I'm doing Capricorn now, actually. Pam, get on the page here. We're doing Capricorn now. So, anyhow, so and what you're trying to achieve, you've been trying to win someone for a long time. It doesn't have to be your lover. It's someone's approval. I feel like you're trying to win someone's approval. Could be mother, father, um, um, it's someone you care about who holds your heart. Basically, they hold your heart. Okay. Um, and whether you've succeeded in winning them or you are just not gonna try this hard anymore. You're exhausted. You've been working your butt off, and trying to achieve this and not getting exactly everything you had hoped for. The Eight of Cups leaves us feeling disappointed. There's something missing from this relationship, usually, the situation. There's two cups missing, and quite often these cups contain um, romance, affection, loyalty, um, the love, the emotion, right? That we could be a good team and we could get along, but do you ever say anything nice to me? Can I kiss you? Like you need that connection. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny, Capricorn? Because both these people really want to connect. Look at them. I told you they both have the octopus hair. Eh? And they're both reaching, trying to feel out for something, touch something. They want to connect, both of them. So both of you want to connect, but however, nobody's reaching out. Nobody's reaching out here. So somebody's got to be the first one on the dance floor. Looks like someone has been making a hell of a lot of effort here already and maybe not getting that feedback, that what you're looking for anyhow. Okay, whoever this relationship is with, you might be thinking of starting something totally different for yourself. You may not that you're seeking someone else, you may be seeking something else, because the second card of dissatisfaction, these two are sisters or brothers to each other, right? There's a lot of promises being made. I'll be better. I'll give you more affection. Oh, geez, don't sulk. Come on now. But you don't get it. You hear you're gonna get it. You hear they're gonna try harder, or I don't know, but it's not followed through. There's no follow through with. There's no delivery. You're not getting your packages. You know how frustrating that is. And you're frustrated. You're disappointed because you feel like you've proven yourself. You really have. So, what's up with that? And look at that coincidence. Here is the octopus again. This time it's at the tail. It's at the tail. So the moon again talks about confusion, feeling distant from someone, feeling not able to communicate, or whatever you say is taking not really, not getting your point across in some way. Okay. And not what you'd hoped. All right. Not what you'd hoped. So in the moon, like I said, both people are speaking the same language. Both people are wanting to connect. Both people feel very distant from one another, very different from one another. These are both females, but and of the same sign, but feel and act perhaps very differently, or different approach about how they do or don't do anything anyway. And so this is wanting to connect but can't figure out how. I don't know what to say to fix this. I don't know what to and it doesn't have to be, some terrible ending or anything like that, because I can see there's wanting change, wanting, to preserve all this that you've invested your time and everything here. I'm going to suggest, okay, Capricorn, I'm going to suggest that you wait until after these next 2 moons, okay? There's the new moon. No. Is this the new moon? I always get them mixed up, okay? Whatever, the new moon and the full moon, okay? Because there might be some confusing energy, communication from someone in your life, okay? It leaves you feeling distant. You're worried. I think you're worried, okay? But I think you shouldn't really do anything. Don't react, okay? Don't react until after these 2 moons, okay? And I think that you'll be able to either understand better, have more options. A wall might come halfway down. The dynamics, the environment, the energy is going to change. But during the full moon, there may be some, or new moon, because some people react to that and some people react to that, okay? There could be conflicting energy. All right. So I just want you to be aware of that. In your professional life, like you're very busy. I see you very busy, and I see you getting some sort of control over your some sort of new endeavor that you're after. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to jiggle that. Okay, so Capricorn, that's it, that's all, that's it, that's all. I hope that helps. Okay. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to shuffle these a little bit so we can get Virgo. Thanks for waiting, Virgo. Thank you so much, Patricia. It's very nice of you to understand this time. All right. Okay, just going to give them one more of these shuffles, because I like to do these shuffles only when I'm doing one reading right after another, because I really like to get them mixed up, and so it's not for sure the exact same reading that the last person have. If some cards end up showing up, like you are all Earth, so there could be some similarities. Anyway, Virgo, let's get your energy in there, Virgo. Whew. Virgo. I just thought of Venus. Venus de Milo, that Leonardo da Vinci painting. I don't know if you've ever said, or is it Botticelli? Anyway, Venus de Milo, she's coming out of the shell, the seashell. That's right, whoa! Oh my God, look what came up, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. And you know what? I think that picture is in one of the tarot cards. I can't remember one of the sets, and it's the Ace of Cups, and it's Venus coming out, emerging from the water, like a lot of Ace of Cups emerging from the water, right? Look at that. I love it. So, Ace of Cups, this could be a new love, a new feeling. This could be you open to new relationship. This could be with family, friends, people, or someone special. Sometimes the Ace of Cups doesn't have to be a brand new person, a brand new feeling within a relationship. Something that's been dry or dull for a while gets new life. Anyhow, it's beautiful. It's beautiful energy, and it's about, the cup full. The cup runneth over. Okay? So, new, happy, happy energy. It is a beautiful. Also, sometimes the Ace of Cups represents the home. So could be a new addition to the home. There could be like a baby. I mean, or something new, joyous coming to the home. All right. Oh, what a wonderful card. So funny. I was just thinking of Venus when I was thinking of you guys. Venus de Milo specifically. She's just emerging from the waters, eh? The very image of love itself. So, in the recent past, you have the Three of Cups, another ace, no, not Three of Cups. Hold the phone. I've done that a couple times, said the wrong thing for the wrong thing. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Five of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So, you could have in the past been working on some sort of collaboration. This could have been in business and at work. Okay, you could have been to a point where Jeepers creepers, pagans. The sacrifices of pagans are offered. Jeepers. I don't even go there. So, anyway, this is a collaboration in the past of something that you've put a lot of time and energy, and it's part of a team effort. So, this could be at work, a business that you've been trying to build. This is something you're trying to build. You're trying to leave your mark here in the world in some way. What you are really good at, your talent. Also, as you know, the pentacles represent healing too. So you're trying to get better, build yourself back, get yourself back to a state of health that you used to build, and you're just about there. You're just about there. Okay. This may have to, like, you're looking for peace in your life, honesty. This is you could be getting some sort of a message about what you've been working on, and a project or an effort you've been working on here, and something that you've held the key to all along. You may have had to learn a lot. I'm feeling of hard lessons, tough lessons, because this is brick, right? This is brick in this pentacles, eh? And it's work hard on something, definitely. Okay. And so anyway, you've unlocked something here inside yourself, inside your mind. You understand something much better. Okay. This could be through something that you have grieved, someone, a job, a responsibility, perhaps. a team you're on, whatever it is, it's some sort of loss and something that you may had to give up, let go. Okay. Now, what I want to say is there's something still growing on this branch she's holding. Oh dear. Well, let's see. Remove, and I'm also gonna hide ya. Hide. Sorry, dear. So sorry. Let me see here. And I think, oops, not that one. This one. Sorry about the delay there, guys. Oh, okay. It's hiding both. Perfect. Um, so anyway, there's still two flowers. These are buttercups too, eh? And do you remember the old saying, chin up, buttercup? Do you remember that? And that's what this reminds me of. Chin up, buttercup. Things are not all is lost. Okay? Not all is lost. Something remains because you did find the key here. You did unlock something here. Okay? And so not all is lost because there's something that you did, said, um, learned here that uh, it is helping you with your healing. I think some sort of healing you're going through. Um, so the Nine of Swords is, when we may have difficulty getting to that step, getting to the forgiveness part, getting to where we're able to walk away. You are getting there. You're almost there. But some of these wounds, see, they're starting to be stitched up. She's starting to um, um, mend. Mend. You're on the mend. Okay, is what I want you to know. Starting to feel stronger. Soon you'll be at the 10 and be able to walk away from this whole situation altogether with wounded, like I said, but you're healing, you're getting better, stronger, and realizing something here. In the Page of Pentacles, this is a message of beauty, for one thing, of realizing your own worth, actually, that I don't think you had. I don't think you really took your contribution into what you're doing as an equal contribution. I think you kind of put yourself down here when you thought about the team effort. You didn't feel as important as all these other people. But now you're starting to realize, you know what? I'm you're starting to nurture who you are. It could be that inner child. They talk about the inner child. It's appreciating ourselves, considering ourselves precious, and nurturing. And this is new for you. That's why it's the page. It's new for you. The other thing I want to tell you is I see you starting to speak to yourself kinder, more loving. I saw a thing on Facebook and it said, the voice you hear most in your head is your own. So be kind to yourself. What a great message, eh? So that's important, that these messages that you're giving yourself or you're letting others give you, what you're allowing in, is kind. Okay? So, I love it. I love it. I love it. So, well, you know what? That was in the reverse. I'm going to leave it right there like that. So, let's see what we have. Wow. Very, very nice. So this is you. So far, you have 3 aces in your reading because another one just turned up. Okay. I kind of feel like for you, there's been something that has strings on you attached to you, Virgo. Okay, there's something that you feel slightly trapped, or that you're having a hard time breaking free from. Okay, in the devil. Now, I feel like you are breaking free from it now, I have to tell you, because the devil is in reverse. This is where we're able to find a different way. And this is interesting. I've never seen this before until now. Good thing it was in reverse, because I don't usually do reversals, but there was something I needed to see. So, if you look very closely at this card, you'll see she's bound by a web on this side. She's bound by a web on this side, and she's bound to the root of this mushroom, this plant. She's rooted right here. So it seems that she can't really move, stuck, trapped, prisoner, enslaved, whatever. But through here, there is a way. There is nothing blocking through this way right here. Can simply drop out. Drop out. Okay? I've never seen that before in this card. That is so cool. You help me see that. So, thank you, Norma Joe. I'm going to be calling out to you in a second. I want to finish this first. But, so, there is something you're able to free yourself, disentangle yourself from in the present, right now in your life. And this is a huge victory for you, because you weren't able to do it in the past. Now, it could be some sort of maybe not partnership, like maybe people or tie, perhaps a responsibility you felt you committed to in the past, and now you want to be free from this entanglement. You want to be free from this responsibility, free from this um thing that just does never seems to get finished. You know what I mean? Anyway, so in the chariot is a hard won victory. You are on your way and things are moving very quickly. I would say probably they have been in July and are going to continue in August, maybe even faster than they were in July. Faster. So it's like once you get free, it's like, you're on a bird, you're on a horse, you're just moving, man. You don't even have to use your own 2 feet, because you're moving so fast. You're being, well, in both these cards, they're being taken, delivered. She's riding the snail, the chariot, and she's on wheels. She's moving faster than her legs can take her, and so is she, moving faster than. And this is in pursuit of, and in like in action. It's when they say you loose the arrows, and they loose the arrows, they're gone now. They're going to land somewhere now. I can't take them back now. It's moving, it's happening. Okay, Virgo, it's happening. And this is really wonderful. It may have been something that you've had a hard time letting go of in the past, really difficult for you to even look for a way out. But I think that you've finally figured out the key to this. It's funny that you got the key now. You figured it out. Just drop out. Just drop. Free fall. Free falling. I'm free. And that's exactly what the Knight of Wands represents. Freedom. Free at last. Thank God above. I'm free at last. This is untangled from whatever this is you were in. And you just feel like you can do anything now. The Knight of Wands is creative and unstoppable force of energy, creativity, ideas, a way to do it. They find a way. Okay? They find a way. Um, and you know, so for you, for some of you, this is moving right along in some sort of healing, personal development, taking time and energy, taking time for yourself to appreciate yourself, your value, what you have to offer too, what you can bring to life, sort of thing. Okay. And you have that power, that energy, that capacity right now, Virgo, to do this. So there's something, this is either with your healing, what's going on for you. And I think that, you're escape something here, some entanglement, something that had a grip on you. And now it's like, what to do with myself now? What am I going to create, develop, change? She also could be starting her own business. And this business could be just about anything. It could have to do with healing itself. You could be teaching others, sharing what you went through, trying to make it easier for the next person. It could be, and I just got for some of you, I got for some of you something to do with women. Sorry guys if there's any guys watching, but something to do with women, and not the beauty, not the outer beauty. Zip on that. Like, let's just cover that up. Who is she if you can't see her face? Who is she? Because that's a somebody. That's a creative person. That's a loving person. That's a planner. That's all kinds of things, right? Besides that, okay. So you're definitely going to be developing something here, beginning something here. All doors are opening for you because so far you have 3 aces and they're all the best ones. Well, they're all good. They're all doors opening you. You're ready to begin again. What you've been through here, you're at the end stages of the healing and the beginning stages of the nurturing and acceptance. I do want to mention that too. There's a huge amount of acceptance, okay? You realize you're precious. And for some of you, I feel like this is a business, okay? And you're strategizing your next move. There's probably others or other businesses out there that sell things that help people with things that are whatever, but you're figuring out your own angle. If you think about all the chess players on the board, all of them are unique. They are just different. They have different moves. The knight moves in an L shape. The bishop moves diagonally across the board, only on white or only on brown squares. The king can move anywhere he wants, but only one step at a time. They all have different talents, skills, knowledge, blah, blah, blah. You have to figure out how you fit in here, how you fit in and how you're unique. Like I said, the knight, the bishop, the castle, the rook, I should say the rook, because that's the real name for the castle. It's the rook. Anyhow, you can tell I love my chess. I actually try and select tarot cards that have it, because it's a very important card, an important description, because it's about being strategic. You're smart. And you're on to something here. Whatever this is, you've developed, you've come up with your talent, you want to start, you want to grow, is you're on to something. I'm going to tell you, You just got to find your unique way to move forward with it. Okay? Your unique way, because all doors are open for you to do it. It's yes, 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 everywhere. And you're ready. You're ready because your wounds are starting to heal here. Your wounds are starting to heal. You're ready to grow again. Hey? I'm excited for you. I'm really excited for you. You could have been something that was very difficult. It could have been physically where you've had to build up your strength again, you know? So in the outcome, you have the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. It's very interesting. So, in the Two of Cups, this is usually partnership. This can be on a love level, you know, this could be with your sister, brother, mother, father, cousin, or lover, or your best friend. Could be your neighbor, work person. Anyway, the thing is I feel like there's been changes in your relationships, in your partnerships. If you look at where this line begins, I like to look at them here. I want to show you something. So I like to look at them across here that way, you know, and I like to look at them up and down here, how they line up this way. So in this first line here, okay, in this first line here, it started out with trying to build yourself back up again, get yourself back into shape, stronger, you know, or your business, if it's your business, not your physical self. Oops, missing one. And, you know, this is taking action on it, being successful and victorious. And finally, because it could have been a long haul, you know, trying to get well again or get successful again or get secure again, whatever it is. And here is where it's actually starting to take formation. We're making bonds again. We're able to see eye to eye, see on the same level, um, and create partnerships, you know, create partnerships now. Work together too, okay? You know, whether whoever this is with, okay, I feel like you could have had a wall up before, okay, because of what you're going through. You could have had some sort of small wall up. And now that you've come a long way, feeling better, stronger, and stuff like that, you're able to allow people into your life again. You know, connect with people again. I think you're making connections because you've learned something here. You've evolved. You've ascended. Um, you know, when we say spiritually, you know, what I mean, anyway, I can't speak for everybody, is you've developed some sort of understanding. You get it. And it's not really a swords card because it's you understand with your mind in a wholeness kind of way, in a wholeness kind of way, you with your heart, you know, it's an acceptance of some sort of understanding, okay? And it's where the student goes from the student to the teacher now, or at least this wisdom sort of level where we don't feel like we have to change it or fix it, or you know what I mean? We can just appreciate it for one thing. Also, you may teach or talk or do something with your experience that you've been through how you were able to come out of it, how you were able to succeed, basically, where some others may have not, because it's not an easy trap to get out of. If we look from the upright position, it's hard to see a way out, but you, it's, there's a way. There's a way. So, this is gaining a lot of knowledge. You could have learned this method, this teaching, in through an institution. You could have gone into therapy, um, treatment, um, any number of things that help you see something in a different way, a light, a and you've matured, you've grown through this, like I said, in a wholeness kind of, I really feel this wholeness kind of thing going on here. Okay. I'm going to tell you though, what brought it on is relationships, whether it's friendships, work relationships, lover, I don't know. But what brought it on is relationships. Maybe not if you were dealing with an illness specifically, because you could have had a health issue that you're coming back from, healing from. So it doesn't always have to be a project or whatever. But anyway, the thing is that you've gained so much understanding, and I don't know, it's changed you though. It's changed you a lot. Okay. Anyhow, so now you're growing back again. Okay. I feel like there was a stunt to the growth there for a bit. Your growth was stunted. Okay. Something stopped it. Something, I feel like it's a health condition, to tell you the truth. For some of you, this could be your own worth value. You had that was stunted. That was stunted. And you were feeling vulnerable. You felt everyone could see exactly, you know, some sort of, you know, strike against you, or something like that. And you kind of felt like everybody could see that. And here you're starting to grow your skin back and realizing, and this flower is going to get turned upside down here. It's going to become a vase. It's going to, be able to reach toward the sun, toward the light. Okay. But this is taking, one little area at a time. It takes time to grow all this back to feel complete again. Okay. Don't rush this process, because it's like when you're building a house, let's say, building a house. And all of it is important. Like I build things a lot. I'm very creative and get all of a sudden an idea to do something. And I'm going to tell you, I rush it. I rush it. And I'm in a big hurry because all I can see is the end picture. And usually men come along and say, if you're going to do something, do it right. Take your time. You'll be so much more happy with the end result. They're always right, of course. They're always right. But I'm in a great big hurry all the time. And this is something that can't be rushed because it's beautiful. It's something that's going to, it's your framework. It's your framework. So it's really important to take the time to not rush it. All right. I feel like you're going to get some sort of message here. The page of wands, the pages, as you know, are ourselves when we're about to begin something new. This could be later in life. It could be, you could be 30, you could be 50. I don't know. But the thing is that what you're learning or what you're doing, the action you're taking, because you are taking action and you're getting the call. They're saying, okay, we're ready for you to go and action. And so, but this is something new for you, you know, and it's probably new because you have been spending a long time removing the squares of this. I can't remember what that darn thing's called in a dress of those olden days. Um, mm, anyway, if anyone could you tell me if you're listening on there, what is this cage called in those old 18th century dresses? The anyway, they wore them so people would stand back when they walked through, you know, and also so this all this that wasn't touching their legs and causing rashes and all kinds of things. But I can't remember the darn name of that darn thing. Anyhow, it took a long time to for all these pieces to come off and feel exposed. So it's going to take a while to replace them all, feel strong, you know, and complete again. And so this is a bit of a learning process for you, and it takes a while. You're new at this, so you're not exactly good at it yet, but you're getting there. You're learning. You're learning. You might also be observing other people or the ways that others do it and learning. You know, I think you're a quick learner. You catch on quick, okay? And it won't take long. I think you're going to have okay. I think a couple of things. You could be traveling. You could be traveling along. Um, You could be traveling along, spreading some sort of message, doing some sort of talks, public speaking, even. I'm feeling, you know, you could be public speaking, which is big change from this vulnerable person standing there. I don't think everyone knows how vulnerable you feel. You think everybody sees it, but I don't think they know it, okay? Anyway, the thing is once you get going and learning about how to change perhaps your own opinion of yourself, your own value, what you feel you've lost, what you're realizing is what you've gained. You know, you're starting to take off here, and you're going to become very, very, very busy suddenly, especially in the month of August. Things are getting very busy for you. I feel like you could have, if you're working on this own business project yourself, it's going to take off suddenly. Just take off because it catches on in some way. Okay, you could have very clever marketing. You could come up with some very clever marketing that I feel doesn't cost a darn thing. Somehow you figured some smart thing out. And you know, I think you're reaching into your old bag of tricks from things you've learned along the way. And, you know, this is an old move for 30 years ago. Oh, this is what we used to do, you know. Something like that. I feel like you're realizing what you're capable of, actually, you know. I think you could be getting offers. You're definitely doing a lot of communicating, a lot of networking. You could be traveling around spreading the word or marketing something. I feel like marketing something. Also, you could be taking some sort of courses, learning something in a few different areas. Okay. Busy, 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 busy. Um, I feel like you've have your hand in a lot of jars here too. Doing trying to get a lot of things accomplished at once. Like I said, the theme of this month for you, Virgo, is busy. Busy. In some ways, in your busyness, you're trying to free yourself, okay, from any old beliefs, addictions, um, chains, you know, whatever it is for you that holds you back. Because if you didn't have that, if those beliefs or whatever it is that's holding you back, man, look at you. You're not even touching the ground, you know. You're going. This is a busy time for you. Action, 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 action. The knight does not stop until he's achieved his goal. Endless energy, just tireless, okay? But after you're done, you're going to fall down from exhaustion. But it's this creative process that just makes you feel alive, alive. You know, there's a good feeling here, a really good feeling. You're changing something here, okay? Also, there's something about independence, okay? There's something about singleness, okay? Here. Um, For one thing, I don't think you're going to feel empty if you are single. And a lot of Virgos are single because you're so independent. You know, you're so independent and you want to live the life you want to live. You know, you are willing to make some sacrifices for others and partnership and whatnot and all that. But you get to a point where you're like, hey, man, I want to do this or I want to do that. Okay. You may have gone through a very lonely time in the recent past, maybe 5 years even. And if that's the case, I feel like I'm gonna say 1 month to 3 months. Sorry, it's long, but 1 to 3 months, someone is coming walking through the door for you single people. Okay, you're still just untangling yourself from some old stuff. Okay, and healing, and you're just about there. So definitely you've got a lot of good things coming your way, a lot of new, wonderful opportunities. And you don't really, it's at a time in your life for you single people that you're just walking along, busy, getting your life in order, healing, feeling good about life, and, everything's coming together. And then swoop, someone comes in and you're like, huh, just when I was feeling terrific, someone comes in. So, yeah, I think you're going to maintain a certain amount of your independence and um, um, your individuality. Okay, your individuality. I don't think you're willing to give that up again. If this is what you're healing with, okay. Um, but I feel just there's a lot of uh, just a ton of opportunities coming for you, Virgo, and it's perfect timing because you're ready for it now. Okay, you're ready. I am so happy for you, Virgo, and to bring this message to you. Now, before you go, everybody, I have one little treat. And it's because I've been so late with these readings and so busy with everything. I'm sorry, I was poor, poor, poor this past couple months. And I had to buy my car with my money from the tour. And so I was poor, poor, poor. So I've had to work, do a lot of cleaning and stuff to take to pay the bills. So I had to put you guys aside, unfortunately, to, make the donuts, so to speak. So let's get an ancestors. Where's the box here? This is the no, angels and ancestors oracle cards. And I love them because they always sort of seem to hit the spot, of what that message we need to hear. All right. So tell me, for my earth signs out there, all my earth signs, the Taurus, the Capricorn, and the Virgos, what do they need to know for the month of August? Tell me for my earth energy. Oh, you grounded, sensible, patient, most of the time. I think this one. Hold on, I feel like there's a second. I do. I feel like there's a second one. Oh, there it is. Oh, I can't take all of these. Oh my God, what am I going to do? You guys, oh, I have to. Okay, I'm going to give them all to you. I know this is going to be like, oh, 2-hour video. Crazy. Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Didn't I tell you it always seems to bring out the right card that matches. Where the world did I put the darn book now? Oh, on the table. Oh, there it is. Terrible for that. Spirit Fox. Okay. Let's see if I can find it here. Not back there. Sorry, it takes me. Oh, here we are. Okay. Stay alert as change is in the air. The energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all that you need to survive this shift. You're being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge. But be open to shifts occurring because they really are the answers to your prayers. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you are being invited to come out from your den and reveal your glory and your talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are and trust in your talents in order to be the best you can be in these changing times. Holy cow, it hits me right there. Did you hear that? It's so in tune with this reading for who you really are. You don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to wear any costume. You are starting to appreciate, the emperor in his new clothes, eh? He just walks through town naked. He's like, I feel good. I don't know about you. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got a couple here. So, the Mirror Guardian. This is time to reflect. Okay, so without reading this, I want to tell you it's about looking at ourselves in a different way now. We're more protective energy, saying beautiful things to ourselves and to our own image. I am beautiful. I am in control of my future. I am a powerful being. And you look at yourself and you say these things to yourself in the mirror and you protect yourself. You don't criticize yourself, okay? Then you got autumn. And that in the northern hemisphere is the season we are entering. And this is when I think the big changes are going to happen for you, because I said 1 to 3 months, eh? We also have the raven here, and the raven is the protector as well. Eh? They watch over children and playgrounds, schools, parks. You'll see ravens, a lot in those areas. So release the old and rest. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. I like that there is the Sky Father here. Okay, so we have this image from way up above. We're able to see the big picture, the big plan, and even though we can see the whole picture, we don't exactly know everything that's going to be revealed, everything that's gone to come down that road in 5 minutes. We don't know, but we trust that it will be all right. We'll be able to figure out when it gets here. We don't start freaking out and have all this anxiety about maybes or maybe nots. We trust that we will be able to handle the situation. We'll be assertive. We'll have the sight. We'll know what to do. Okay. And this one I'm going to read to you. The first and the last I'm going to read to you. Seer. So this is what Sky Father does exactly. He sees beyond the current situation. Okay, it's kind of like what I'm doing now, kind of. I don't know if you noticed. You probably can't even see it in this light now. Forget it. Anyway, so see beyond the current situation, the seer. All right. So let's have a look what the seer says. The only thing about this book, it doesn't have anything numbered, so you can't find it by the number. Okay, wise one. I just want to make sure that's not okay. Oops. See here. Look beyond your current situation, raise your vibration, and focus on love. Clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future, it's about being able to see clearly enough and to create your best future. You're being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening right now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know that you are in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening. So stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. I love it. I love it. That is fantastic. You know, that's what I'm going to call all these videos. Keep your eyes, stay calm, and keep your eyes on the prize. Love it. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone. Oh, you're welcome, Patricia. You're completely welcome. This is my pleasure. Peace and love. Thank you. Norma Joe. Geez, I miss you. I wish you'd write me or give me a call or something or something. You know, I just miss talking to you. And I would love to connect again. You're just a sweetheart in my mind. Thank you, Pamela, of course, Sabrina, L.A. Taylor, Alin, you know I love you. And who else do we have here? Let's give it a little quickie going up here. Oh, One Life. Thank you so much for joining us too. And of course, Shelby. Thank you all. Love you big time. Hey, you like my t-shirt from Rosie's Rodeo and Roast? So I've had this for years actually. Anyway, peace out. Talk to you soon. Take care. Sorry the video's so long, but it was really good. Really good. Anyway, if you want to comment, do so below. I'd love to hear from you. And I've been hearing from you. And like, share, and all that stuff. I really appreciate it. Oh, my first show is in Ottawa, August 4th. We're there for 4 days. I can't remember where, sorry. Look up galaxypsychic.com and it has where we're appearing, what cities, what dates, all that stuff. So hopefully I'll see you out there. Lynn, I'll probably see you in Ottawa, no? No? Yes? Anyway, bye, babies. Bye.